Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In our last few videos, we have been taking a look at various concepts of artificial intelligence, machine learning, its various techniques and methods using which we can develop the machine learning algorithms. Apart from that, we have taken a look on generation AI as well. Like what is generation AI, why it is important, how it is different from the actual concepts of AI and machine learning. In this video, we are going to see some of the demos, APIs, and machine learning related stuff which is been given by Google platform basically. So the idea behind this particular concept is, say for instance, that organization doesn't have any expertise on machine learning platform. Like for example, they don't have any skillful resources where they know how to build the machine learning models, how to build the APIs around it. Like for example, if you wanted to build some APIs to do natural language processing, some kind of sentimental analysis, which includes conversion from speech to text, text to speech, and those kinds of stuff. So, what Google has done is Google has created some machine learning APIs which we as a business or organization or individual developer, we can consume those APIs. And what at the end of the day what we achieve is, even though we don't have any expertise in building the natural language processing APIs, vision API, video API, you still get that particular capability added into your applications, right? So I'm pretty sure you must have heard of something called as Google Gemini, and these APIs that you can see on the screen, speech to text, text to speech, natural language API, vision API, video API, all these APIs are part of this Google Gemini project. So let's go ahead and see the actual demos and how we can consume these APIs into our applications. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the next tab and I'll search for this Google speech to text API. Yeah, and you'll see this first link, and what it says is, it says converts it this particular API converts audio into text transcriptions, integrates speech recognition into the application with easy to use API. So the way we consume this particular service is by using APIs, and here is a demo that you can try. I'm gonna give this URL into the description box, but this is how you can try the speech to text API. So if you have any audio file, you can upload that audio file as well, but you can, like, just for a quick demo purpose, you can go ahead and use the microphone, then select the language in which you're gonna speak. So let's say you are going to speak in English and India, so you select the very specific option here, and after that you just start recording this. And what will happen after this, you start recording this, you say something, the API will record that, and it will try to analyze and try to do the sentimental analysis for that particular sentence, a paragraph or a word, whatever you have been recorded for, right? So you can try out this particular API and see what's the output is gonna look like. I'll give this link into the description box. The next is text to speech. In the text to speech API, what happens is the exact reverse case of this particular speech to text that we have just seen, that will take place here, where what will happen, and you can see it converts text into natural sound speech using an API powered by the best of the Google's AI technologies. And if you just scroll down, and if whatever you write here, right, it will convert it to the actual speech, and it will do some kind of sentimental analysis as well, right? So I'm just gonna select this headphones, and I'll click on this speak it. You say it, I am not a robot. It asks you to select some kind of authentication mechanism, which we'll quickly do. Verify. Okay, it says select with the cars. And it has started recording it. So if you have heard of this particular text to speech API, then it has entirely read this text and spoke it as if some human is actually speaking this particular text or paragraph, whatever you have typed here. So this is your text to speech API, which you can use in any of the kind of applications that you are developing where a text to speech conversion is needed. Yeah. Now, next very interesting part is this natural language API. In this natural language API by Google. So if you see this is again it derive insights from the unstructured text using Google machine learning, right? So basically, if you just we can try out this API. There is a sentence that has been already posted here, right? It's related to Google and when it is established, where it headquartered in, and all these kinds of things. So I'll just say analyze here. I'll click I'm not a Rebu and says bus. And if you see, it has produced four categories of analysis for us. Like one is entities, sentiments, moderation, and categories. So basically, if you see at the entities, it has categorized the each and every word of a sentence or paragraph that is been analyzed, and it has converted into various entities, right? So if you can see, the Google is an organization, CA is a location. That means it's kind of a tagging, right? So whatever text is been written here, it had just identified the type of that particular word. Let it be a word, let it be a number, and it has just posted it here. It says $799. It's a price, it's a number. Then this is again kind of a location. CA is again a location. Google is kind of an organization. So all these kinds of entities that are being displayed here. Now if you go to sentiment, this is also very interesting. It just analyzes the entire paragraph and it tries to convey you what kind of message or what is the context of that particular entire text, right? And overall it says that the so green is dominant here, and that means it is document and center level sentiments, and this is the score range of it, right? So this is how it displays the score. And if you see this horror point, it says score of the sentiment ranges from very negative to very positive. So if you see, this is this particular text comes under very positive sentiment. Yeah. On the same lines, we have this moderation, where it says that is there any toxic discussion has been analyzed, is there any insult, that is these kinds of words are there, and what kind of what is the confidence on each of the topics, because sometimes there is a requirement that you don't want, like in your application, let's say you are trying to develop some kind of chat bot or some kind of group, you wanted to have some kind of moderation on the top of the discussion that is going. And let's say for example, you don't want any war or conflict related discussions to happen in that group. So you can use this particular API and moderate it, modularize it to make sure that war and conflict related topics are not being discussed there by analyzing this. And if you see, for this the confidence is 0, so that means there is no war related or conflict related things have been discussed in that particular text which we have just analyzed, right? So this is the advantage of natural language API, and this is how we can make use of it. Now, since it is a API based implementation, me as a developer, I don't really have to basically know how this has been implemented, and those kinds of things are abstracted from me, right? And this is how any company, any organization can use or can have the machine learning capabilities into their application without having the machine learning skill set or without having any expertise to build the models and whatnot into the machine learning area, right? So that's it for this particular video, guys. In the next video we will see these two APIs, which is a vision API and the video analytics. So these two APIs we will see in our next video. Thanks for watching this. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one.